Hello everyone. I recently did a video called Aggression in Dogs. It occurred to me that cats also get a rep for being aggressive. If this is the case, why? Cats are introverts, so they're not going to attack for fun. I'm not saying that cats are extremely aggressive or overly peaceful, but what causes this? It's not as if they're dogs and have strength on their side, so let's find out. Let's be honest, it's probably our fault. A cat can't say, "Excuse me, you're touching my tail and I don't want you to." However, they might do things like pushing you off. This is how children get hurt, because they don't understand what the cat is saying until it's too late. Kids pull tails and whiskers and other delicate parts. While it's not okay for a cat to hurt someone, at the same time, it's necessary to keep an eye on the kid to make sure that they are careful. Then the cat will not feel it has to defend itself. This also applies to dogs. But speaking of dogs, as I mentioned in my other video, they have signals that they show to explain their mood. It could be a swishing tail. It could be hissing. It could be that it's wriggling to get free and the kid's not stopping. The cat now has two options. Either it sits there and suffers in silence, or it gets free by any means. We've already mentioned the sensitivity of whiskers. I don't know about anyone else, but if someone was pulling on my spine, I would be saying something to that person, whether I spoke the language of that person or not. They would have to know at any cost. Then, when the kid gets hurt, the parents think the cat's aggressive. Is it though? Imagine this scenario. I am a short woman. If a 6-foot dude who practically lived in the gym picked me up and held me under my armpits, then squeezed me in a bear hug and did not take a hint that he was hurting me, whether it be because he didn't speak my language or because he didn't take a hint, I then have to say something in a language which everyone understands, which is screaming or something else. Now, I'm a human. Imagine a cat. Going back to this hypothetical child. When it gets bitten, it's only going to go and cry to its mum because no one is watching the child. The cat will be labelled as aggressive. Then it's put outside. To you, you think you're punishing the cat. But the cat's relieved. No more does it have to fight to breathe. No more will its organs fight to stay in the right place. Just keep this in mind. Cats are introverts, so they try hard not to draw attention to themselves. Cats enjoy going from point A to point B. If you disturb them, then just like with any introvert, if you startle them, they are likely to be defensive. Cats love to be invisible. If you let them know that they are not, they need to feel safe being visible around you. Here's what I think. I don't think cats are aggressive. I think we need to learn what they're saying and obey it. If, however, you do feel that your cat or dog is very reactionary and likely to bite without thinking first, train them with bite inhibition. It teaches them to pause before reacting. Look at who they're biting and why. My pets know that they're not allowed to bite me, so they'll turn around and look, and if it's me, all they can do is cry. Same if they bite each other. My dog is a terrier cross, and even he will look before he reacts. The only time he doesn't is if he's trying to catch a rodent. But during that time, I hype him up so much that he knows it's time to do that kind of thing. A good thing to recommend with cats around children is to gently get them used to the way that children would behave. So get the cat used to having its whiskers touch, gently first and then firm grip. They will trust you, so when they feel that next time, they're not going to attack. Same with the tail or ear. They're not going to like it, but they're also not going to attack because you are telling them, hey, if you feel this, do not react the way you want to. Just scream. But it means you have to be on hand immediately for that scream. Until you can, supervision is key. This also applies to dogs of any size because even if they weigh the same, while a cat mainly plays with paws and claws, a dog uses its mouth for everything. from play to food to defense. So when they interact with cats and they try to play with them as if they're dogs, they get a big shock. Cats are not only much skinnier and more delicate, but also have sharp things that they can retract and put away at will. Also, just imagine it from a cat's point of view. Dogs try to play with a cat. There is more than one. They are all bigger and more muscular than cats. Because they want to play, they are running at the cat as fast as caninely possible. How is the cat supposed to react then? Especially if they have never interacted with a dog before. They might make attempts to be nice by giving kitty kisses. However, if they have never interacted with a cat, as you know from my video about cats and dogs, that's not a good idea. They could also become defensive, warning that dog or that child that they don't want to be touched. They then become aggressive. That child or dog will be left rubbing their hand or face, the dog will be left rubbing its nose, and the cat will leave. We have to think why an animal is being aggressive. Why is a human being aggressive? They're being defensive. Once you understand what causes that defensiveness, you can help the cat, the dog, and even the child. If you're here at the end of this video, then you're handsome and you're beautiful, and you, well, I'm speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets.
Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Hey everyone, my name's Bonjo. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends.
Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know what games you play.